Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Prophecy back with another video. As you can see, there's a new name of the channel. Is no longer Billy Come Up. He's dead. I'm going to the name Prophecy. Prophecy has always been my nickname since I was a little kid, and I thought, no, what other better name would it be than to name my channel Prophecy, since that's what I'm doing with this channel, mostly just making prophetic predictions in the crypto space. So yep, with that said, let's get right into it. It's been a while since my last update. I don't even know where to start. Yeah, where do I start with this? La- so basically, since the last video, I've been killing it with trades. I've been doing really well. I've turned my bankroll into a lot of crypto, and I've cashed out, put into other investments, left some in here. Let me just go through everything right now. So since my last video, I turned that one Bitcoin that you seen I started with, I turned it into around 4 Bitcoin or so, and I cashed out most of my bankroll because I seen a very good investment that I FOMOed into. It's an investment that I was looking into for a couple months now. I've been hearing about it, but I just never pulled the trigger until a couple weeks ago. I finally pulled the trigger when it was about like 7 cents. Most of you guys might have guessed what I'm talking about. It's Digitex. Let me show you guys. So Digitex have just been killing it lately. It's um shot up from when I bought into it at 7 cents. It's like around 13 cents now. I just think it's getting started, to be honest. I've just been at first I started out by putting in 1 Bitcoin at 7 cents. I just kept FOMOing more and more Bitcoins into this to the point where I have a pretty sizable holding at the moment. This is my current holdings. I have 254,457 Digitex at the moment. I actually even have more. I have them sitting on the Mercadox exchange. The reason why I like this investment is because Digitex is a futures trading platform, just like how BitMEX is a futures trading platform. And you see the popularity of BitMEX, and it's been steadily growing. And the thing that separates Digitex from BitMEX is a couple of key things. One, for you guys who trade on BitMEX, you see it's very annoying when we get the system overload messages that pop up. So anytime there's a lot of volume happening, we cannot trade. It annoys a lot of traders. A lot of people are pissed off about the way in which BitMEX handles the system overload, and they just think that maybe it's not even a system overload. Maybe I don't know. They basically stop traders from trading so they can liquidate their positions, or just to make their entire site more profitable. A lot of shady things that's happening with that. The other thing that people don't like about BitMEX that Digitex it's gonna improve on is Digitex. I mean, a lot of people don't like BitMEX's high fees, and I can agree with that. I think since ever since I started trading on BitMEX, I've spent a couple thousand in fees alone. So fees are big issues. Fees stop me from doing a lot of scalping as well. This is why I also just do mostly swing trading, just to avoid paying those high fees on a regular basis, because fees can really eat into your profits as a trader. And seeing the fact that Digitex plans on releasing a platform, futures trading platform that gives you up to 100x leverage, and you don't have to pay any fees, sign me up pretty much. It sounds like a dream to me. So, and I know it sounds like a dream to a lot of people. So they plan to launch this exchange in December. So right now it's trading at 13 cents. I think by the time they launch it, the CEO himself, he's predicting $1 per Digitex token, and I have to agree with that, to be honest. I think it's going to be around $1, and that's why I pretty much went so heavy with this investment, because if it hits around $1, you can see I have more than $250,000 worth of it. So I had to make a pretty much a calculated risk by restarting my bankroll and moving my restarting my trading bankroll and moving most of my bankroll into the Digitex investment. So I've restarted my BitMEX bankroll over again at zero point 0.2 BTC. So far, I've grown it to 0.3280 BTC. I have a couple trades in. So I think if I were to close these trades, I would have close to around like maybe 0.38 BTC or so. So it's steadily growing. And if I'm going to hit my goal of making $1 million ASAP, by trading, I'm gonna have to do aggressive moves like this. And this does count as trading. Trading doesn't only count as just me doing trading on BitMEX. Trading also counts as me trading my Bitcoin for other coins as well during this time. So this is a big, big move. And if it pays off, if it pays off like I think it is going to, it's gonna put me one step ahead in making it to my goal of making $1 million from one Bitcoin. So stay tuned with that. So my trade I have here, I think that Bitcoin is due for a breakout to the upside. I know a lot of people are predicting a breakout to the downside. I don't see it happening. I think that the bottom is in pretty much. I think that we're backed coming into the space. If you guys aren't aware, there is a big player coming into the space. I suggest you look into it. Backed, they are the parent company for the New York Stock Exchange. They are launching a trading platform in December, and not only are they launching the trading platform in December, it's going to be physically, all the Bitcoins that they hold is going to be physically backed. So they're not trading on the speculation of the asset. Pretty much, they are trading on the physical asset itself. So they're going to have to buy in a lot of Bitcoin, and Backed has basically $7.2 trillion of investing funds in its company. It's the fourth largest investment company in the world, or is that Fidelity? I got mixed up with the news. But all I know is a lot of money is coming into the space. Look into it. So I think the bottom is in. We have a lot of institutional investment and interest in the space. I feel like we've been in the consolidation period for a while. A lot of people are expecting the consolidation period to be in the 5Ks. I don't think so. I think this was the consolidation period. I think us moving sideways like this for about a month has been institutional investors getting in to the space slowly, and that's just my prediction. So I'm long right now, and I'm holding this long, basically long term. I'm just keeping an eye on it, but it's a swing trade. I don't really have a set target for it. I think that we can't really make a chart here. I mean, there is the meme triangle chart that all the technical analysis guys are using, and a couple other things, but I think when we break out, that's when I'm going to start doing some charting. But right now, I just think that we're at the end of the trend right now. We'd have to break a strong break to the upside or a strong break to the downside. That's it. So you just got to pick a side right now, or just sit in the sidelines and wait for the move to happen, then trade the move itself. But I want to be. I'm just convinced that we're going up. So I picked my side. I picked that we're going up. So that's that with that. So let's go back to Digitex. So you can buy it from Mercadox. They're going to be listing Digitex on HitBTC later this month on October 30th, I think. So I think once it gets listed, it might go up. But it's not financial advice. It's what I'm doing with my money. So don't take this as advice, yada, yada, yada. Must be a reason why everyone says that. Don't sue me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, pretty much. So if you're interested in buying into Digitex now, it's pretty easy on Mercadox. There's no KYC as long as you don't plan on withdrawing more than 0.5 Bitcoin per day or more than 5 Bitcoin per month. There's no KYC. You just sign up with your email and password, and then that's it. And then once you log in, you're going to see this stream. I like to buy you can buy Digitex with either Digitex to BTC or Digitex to ETH. I prefer buying them with Digitex to BTC, even though the volume is lower. It's because I started out my first buying with Digitex to BTC, and it's easier for me to track the prices that I'm paying for the coin. And also, I noticed that the Digitex to BTC was slightly cheaper when I was buying as well than it is when you buy Digitex 2 ETH. I'm not sure if it's like that all the time, but it was on several occasions when I was buying in. So that's another reason why I prefer to buy most of my coins with Digitex to BTC. So if you want to buy from Mercadox, it's really easy. You just kind of just pick a price from the order book. I think that the order book, they right here is a good price. I think anything under around the all-time high is a good price, to be honest. Well, you just kind of just click this, and then if you have, let's say, zero point 0.1 BTC that you want to buy with this, you just put it in. So say 0.1 BTC will get you around 5,000 Digitex, and then click buy. It's really that easy. So as you can see, I have some Digitex in here waiting for me. It's because I hit my withdrawal limit for the day. So I'm waiting for that to clear up, and then I'm gonna withdraw this to my hardware wallet and just sit on this and wait until my Digitex tokens increase in value. I'm really confident in this investment, so that's why I'm telling you guys about it. If you're interested in getting into this investment as well, I will post the necessary links down below in the description box. It's I'll post the link for Mercadox and also the link for the Digitex Futures site itself. Good luck us if you end up signing up. So back to my BitMEX trade. So let me go through my profit potentials with this trade that I have in so far. As you can see, I have 50,000 contracts in my Bitcoin position. So let's see how much I will make by hitting certain targets. So I have an entry price of 63.91. So Bitcoin will just get to, let's say, 65.50. This trade will make me about 0.19 BTC. But if we do get this big breakout as expected, and I do hold it for a pretty long time as a swing trade, maybe up to like even 8K, you can see I can make over 1.5 Bitcoin for this trade alone. And ETH, this is a trade I'm not 100% sold on because of ETH's problems that they're having with their hard fork, them canceling it, and a couple other issues. Not too sure about ETH's future, especially with the scaling issues that it's having. But I think short term, this trade should do pretty damn well. So let's see my profit potentials with this trade I have here. Entry price of 199.15. Actually, I'm closer to 0.2, I guess. And even if I exit at 230, which I definitely see ETH could possibly get to, the profit that I would make from this trade would be, well, I didn't update. Let me try it again. Oh, that's what I'm not doing right. I didn't put my quantity in properly. So the profit I would make from this trade will be about like 0.6 BTC. So from both trades, I should be able to make pretty good profit if I hold them in as swing trades, especially with this huge breakout that we're expecting. The problem with scalping is when you make too many small trades, and let's say I were to take profits here, you miss your chance. So sometimes you miss your chance for the really big breakout to happen where you can make a lot of money with it. So sometimes greed is good in terms of trading. Like you keep taking little profits. Say I were to take profits here right now and then open up another trade and take profits there. I'm just pretty much, you're going to be making good money that way. But the problem is when you get the true break to the upside, you're going to end up taking profits on the way up too soon and you're going to miss it. So I prefer to basically sit on my trades, especially in a time like this where you've been moving sideways for this long, and we are pretty much guaranteed a breakout either to a big one to the upside or downside. And also, don't forget to set your stops. Not setting a stop in trading is pretty much like just picking up random girls off the street and banging them raw. You're gonna get burnt one of these days. So as you can see, I have my stops here, right here. My ETH stop is at 195, and my BTC stop is at 62.98. I think if we cross these levels right here, it pretty much nullifies what I just said about our breakout to the upside. We most likely will be breaking out to the downside, so I want to set a stop loss there. I don't really believe in the conspiracy theory that they're going to seek out and find your stops and hit them while you're away and all the other stuff. I mean, there is a such thing as stop loss hunts, but not for the little winky dink positions like these. The stop loss hunts are basically reserved for big positions, and honestly, if you're really worried about stop loss hunts and them seeking out and finding a position, there's still not a reason to not have a stop loss. You might just want to set your stop loss closer to your liquidation price, because you getting liquidated, you're gonna lose a lot more money than even if you just set your stop loss like right next to your liquidation price. So if I was really worried and concerned about a stop loss hunt, or stop limit hunt or whatever, and I didn't want to set one, I would just set it. Like, see my liquidation price right here for my ETH trade is 189.20. Just set it like at 189.50 or 190. This way, you save a lot of crypto in the event that the market does move against you and you don't get liquidated. Because being liquidated is you're gonna lose a lot more money than if you set a stop limit, even if it's right next to your liquidation price. Well, anyway, that's that. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to update you again tomorrow and just update regularly from now on. Later, guys.